to the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. We're at about 75 degrees with a light breeze. High of 78 forecast. Start off with 2-year-old Payson Fillies. Field of 6. No changes. It's perfect. Horse number 1. Rolling in the Sand. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Heidi Sainer drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race that watch here was 5th. Horse number 2, Pee Wee Sparks, owned by Bernard Nankey, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 10 outings with 1 win, 4 seconds, and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, Dorothy's Angel, owned, trained, and driven by Robert L. Anderson, Bennett, Colorado. 12 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 4, Just a Pleasure, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 6 outings, 2 seconds, 4/3. Last race that watch here was 3rd. Horse number 5, Mark Fox, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 14 outings, 6 wins, 4 seconds, 1/3. Last race here at watch here was 2nd. And the 6th, Sweetest Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 6. That's your field of 6. 2-year-old Payson Fillies to kick it off. And we want to thank Virgin Schmidt on the bugle for the call of race 1. Thank you, Virgin. Horseman, parade your horses for the first. Parade your horses for the first. Field of 6, 2-year-old Payson fillies. Going for $7,000 purse on the line. Rolling in the sand, Pee Wee Sparks, Dorothy's Angel, Just a Pleasure, Mark Fox, Sweetest Honor. Now, post break for race 1. Got to come down in front of the grandstand and an up-close personal look at the four-legged athletes, the 2-year-old pacing fillies, the girls. Take a gander at the girls, and we even got a lady driver out there. Number 1, rolling in the sand, Heidi Sainer. Number 2, Pee Wee Sparks with Scott Smith. Number 3, Dorothy's Angel, Rob Anderson. The 4, Just a Pleasure, Adam Hauser. The 5, Mark Fox with Dwayne Rowland. And the 6, Sweetest Honor with Royal Rowland. Field of 6. So we get set to go. 11 on our card here this afternoon. A reminder that pick 5, if you're not able to make all 10 winners today, we always still have that pick 5, 6 through 11. Also a reminder, friend us on Facebook, Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association. A chance to win some prizes. Pick out what horse you're going to think is going to win, and we do run those promotions throughout the season. And a reminder, right back here for 11 tomorrow, 12:30 post time. 11 races on the card. And then we'll head down to the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds in Eldon, Iowa for Saturday, September 23rd action. And wrap it up at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds with the Iowa Sire Stakes in Humboldt, Iowa, 12:30 post time on September the 30th. Puts a cap on the 2022-23 race season. All looking good as the round the bar turn. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Royal Roll. Now that back tier can score anywhere he wants. Sweetest Honor. All looking good. 2-year-old Payson fillies picking up speed. And here we go up and Payson. It's rolling in the sand down to the inside, getting out on top. Pee Wee Sparks off stride. Is rolling in the sand into the safety lane with Heidi Sainer, and on the course it is the Pee Wee Sparks. Pee Wee Sparks out on top, down the backside and back to the outside is Mark Fox. Mark Fox and Pee Wee Sparks. Mark Fox clears on the front end, headed to the quarter. Just a Pleasure races third. 30 and 2 fifths, 30 and 2. Racing fourth is Dorothy's Angel. And parked to the outside is Sweetest Honor. Sweetest Honor. And now Pee Wee Sparks says, Gonna make the pole once back on the front end. Wants to race off the front end. And that is Sweetest Honor on the move to the outside. First over, first up, rolling in the sand, has caught the field once again. And Dorothy's Angel races fifth. 101 and 1/5, 101 and 1. Pee Wee Sparks, Scott Smith in command. His Sweetest Honor to the outside. Mark Fox locked to the inside. And Just a Pleasure now tips out up the battle for that third position. Racing fifth is Dorothy's Angel, and sixth is Rolling in the Sand. Down the backside as ahead to the three-quarter pole. Out on top showing the way, it is Sweetest Honor now by ahead at the three-quarter pole. 131 and 1/5, 131 and 1. Sweetest Honor clears on the front. Just a Pleasure races second. Pee Wee Sparks along with Mark Fox. Out on top, it's Sweetest Honor. Just a Pleasure races second. In third, Mark Fox. 3 over for fourth, fifth, and sixth. As they turn for home, out on top, it is Sweetest Honor on the front end. Sweetest Honor, Just a Pleasure trying to close. A late surge at the wire. Photo for the win. 202 and 4/5. 202 and 4. And we'll photo it out for the win between the 6 and the 4. And it is the 4-horse, Just a Pleasure. First lifetime win, 202 and 4/5 for Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa, trained and driven by Adam Hauser. That'll make 7 starts, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 4 thirds for the Wind Me Up filly. Out of your Relentless Yankee mare, Just a Pleasure. Official results for race 1. Horse number 4 was your winner, Just a Pleasure, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Adam Hauser trained and driven. 7 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 4 thirds. First lifetime win, 202 and 4/5 for Just a Pleasure. Horse number 1, Rolling in the Sand, was 5th. Horse number 2, Pee Wee Sparks, 6th. Horse number 3, Dorothy's Angel, 4th. Horse number 4, Just a Pleasure, your winner. Horse number 5, Mark Fox, was 3rd. And horse number 6, Sweetest Honor, was 2nd. Top down, 5, 6, 4, 1, 3, 2 on the bottom. 30 and 2 to the quarter, 101 and 1 to the half, 3/4, 131 and 1. The mile, 202 and 4/5. First lifetime win for Just a Pleasure in 7 tries. Up next, going to be race number 2. Be your 2-year-old trotting fillies. Field of 5, 2 driver changes. Number 4, Toots on Top, will be Ryan Sherman. And the 5, Swandican Going Spy, will be Clayton Miller. Horse number 1, DP Annie's Girl, owned by Fred Wagner, Wellman, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 13 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 2, Baton Last, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Nancy L. Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Royal Roland drives. 12 outings, 1 win, 4 seconds, and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, Amagana Golden Spy, owned, trained, and driven by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. 10 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 4, Toots on Top, owned by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 14 outings, 4 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And horse number 5, Swandican Golden Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Clayton Miller doing the driving. 16 outings with 3/3.
For the Saratoga Racing Course.
Yeah, we do want to thank Chrissy Miller on the bugle for the call of race number 2. Thank you, Chrissy. Horseman, parade your horses for the 2nd. Parade your horses for the 2nd. And post parade for race number 2. Makes its way down in front of the grandstand. That'll be the number 3 horse, Amagana Golden Spy, with Kathy Raymond. Kathy got the long sleeves out today. She's ready for colder weather. Number 1, DP Annie's Girl with Adam Hauser. Number 2, Baton Last with Royal Roland. And there is the 4, Toots on Top with Ryan Sherman. And the 5, Swandican Golden Spy with Clayton Miller. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And I do want to thank Scott Lear along with Kurt Boss on the track today. Five on the gate. 2-year-old trotting fillies as around the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 2. 2-year-old trotting fillies picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. It is Toots on top. DP Annie's Girl and batting last. 3 over down into turn 1. Out on top, DP Annie's Girl racing second. Off stride is DP Annie's Girl. It's batting last, getting out on top now. Racing second is Toots on top. Toots on top, wanting to be on top, not wanting to sit in that 2-pocket trip. And you've got a horse race as they head to the quarter pole. Down the backside, you've got a race as they head to the quarter pole now. Starting to edge out is Toots on top. Toots on top taking to the quarter. 32 and 3/5, 32 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It's Toots on top. And still parked to the outside. And not giving an inch is batting last. Batting last now is still a horse race. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is a race is on. And Toots on top, still parked, having to go the long mile. Out on top, showing the way. It's batting last. Batting last. Going to bring him to the half. Batting last. At the half. 104 and 4/5, 104 and 4. I'm gonna go and spy. Races third. In fourth, the race is on for that fourth position is Swan that can go and spy and DP Annie's Girl. Off a 2 down the backside. Not going to make the pole once again. It's still locked to the outside is Toots on top. Toots on top now wanting to try to clear as they head to the 3/4 pole. Toots on top able to clear now at the 3/4 pole with Ryan Sherman taking another 3/4. 137 and 2/5, 137 and 2. It's Toots on top. She's on top. Showing the way. Racing second. Batting last. Racing third is Amagana going spy. In fourth, DP Annie's Girl and racing fifth is Swanican going spy. Toots on top. Out on top. Showing the way with Ryan Sherman in command. Toots on top. On top today. Toots on top. Ryan Sherman getting the driving win. Batting last. Second. Third, Amagana going spy. Fourth, DP Annie's Girl. And fifth, Swanican going spy. 209 and 4/5. 209 and 4 for the mile. Toots on top. Owned, trained, and driven by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Spectator K out of the Victory Sam Mare. Andy and Julie Merritt, Seymour, Iowa. The breeders 15 times out this summer with 5 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3. Official results for the second, number 4 horse, Toots on Top, was your winner. Ryan Sherman, owned, trained, and driven. Spectator K filly out of a Victory Sam mare. Breeder Andy and Julie Merritt been out 15 times, 5 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3. And number 1, DP Annie's Girl, was 4th. Horse number 2, Batten Last, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Amagana Golden Spy, 3rd. Horse number 4, Toots on Top, your winner. And the 5, Swanican Golden Spy, was 5th. Top down, 4, 2, 3, 1, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 3. The half and 104 and 4. 3/4 and 137 and 2. The mile, 209 and 4/5 for Toots on Top. Up next, going to be race number 3, 2-year-olds on the pace, Colt and Gelding division. Field of 5, no changes. Horse number 1, Bet on Butch, owned by Keith Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Royal Roland. 12 outings with 1 second and 7/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 2, Brother Buddy, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 11 outings, 5 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. Who has been in the top 3 in all 11 starts. The last race here at Watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau, owned by Dwayne and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 13 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 4/3. Coming off a win, 203 and 4/5, and a new lifetime best. Horse number 4, Make Me a Legend, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. Justin Gould doing the driving today. 9 outings. Last race to watch here was 5th. And horse number 5, Papa Top for Jason, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer drives. 10 outings with 1/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. That is your field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gelding division. And we do want to thank Mick Green, formerly from Rear Watch here, living in Oskaloosa. Mick Green on the bugle for the call of race number 3. Good to see Gretchen rolling today. Good luck with Beat Cop on Monday. Go, Willie. Post break for the 3rd. Horse number 1, Bet on Butch with Royal Rollin'. Horse number 2, Brother Buddy with Gary Lyles. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau with Dwayne Rollin'. The 4, Make Me a Legend with Justin Gould in the bike. And the 5, Papa Top for Jason with Jason Telfer. Field of 5, 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildings. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 5, 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Geldings. Gate is rolling. Goes around the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 3. Race 3 on our 11-race program. 2-year-old Pacing Colts picking up speed. And here we go off at Pesa. It's Brother Buddy down to the inside. Rocky Mountain Luau. Who's going to win the front and down into turn 1? It's Rocky Mountain Luau. Wanting to cut the mile. Now clears on the front. Racing second is Brother Buddy. Racing in that 3rd position is Bet on Butch. In 4th, Papa Top for Jason. And 5th, Make Me a Legend. Down the backside as they gapped out. Now all starting to close it up. As they head to the quarter pole, it is Rocky Mountain Luau. 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Rocky Mountain Luau on the front. Racing second, Brother Buddy. In 3rd is Bet on Butch. Racing fourth, Papa Top for Jason in fifth. This Make Me a Legend now. Everybody has closed the gaps up, and you've got 6.5 cover the whole field. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end. Show the way, Rocky Mountain Luau. The Luau out on the front end, bringing them to the half. It is Rocky Mountain Luau. Now Papa Top for Jason on the move to the outside. 103 and 1 bid, 103 and 1. Oh, getting a 33-second split there out on the front end. It's Rocky Mountain Luau. Racing second is Papa Top for Jason and Brother Buddy. Brother Buddy locked to the inside. And down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole and Make Me a Legend on the move to the outside. And I have to go 3 over for second as they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top showing the way, it's Rocky Mountain Luau. Dwayne Rowland in command. 134. And Papa Top for Jason still parked to the outside. Brother Buddy still locked to the inside. Gonna look for Racing Row. You've got a pack of horses as they round the far turn. It's Rocky Mountain Luau. And now Brother Buddy gets the look to the outside as they turn for home. Brother Buddy, Rocky Mountain Luau as they come to the wire. It is Photo for the win between the 2 and the 3. Good racing there. We'll photo it out between Rocky Mountain Luau and Brother Buddy. 205 flat for the mile. Yeah, we've had some good ones already. In our first 3, we'll photo it for the win. Let you know. Hang on to all tickets. Brother Buddy picking up the win, the 2-horse. Owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Well, good to see Cindy Schillingoski in the house today. Good to see you, Cindy. Brother Buddy, in over my head, out of a real artist mare. Breeder, the late Paul Lyles. 12 outings, 6 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. 205 for Brother Buddy. And picking up the win, number 2-horse, Brother Buddy, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 12 outings, 6 wins, 5 seconds, and 1/3. 205 the mile for Brother Buddy. And in over my head, out of a real artist mare. Official results for the 3rd. Horse number 1, Bet on Butch, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Brother Buddy, was your winner. Horse number 3, Rocky Mountain Luau, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Make Me a Legend, was 4th. And horse number 5, Papa Top for Jason, was 5th. Top down, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 1. The half and 103 and 1. 3/4 and 134. The mile, 205 for Brother Buddy. Up next, race number 4, 2-year-olds on the trot, Colton Gilding Division, field of 5. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke, owned by Paul Samuel Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains and drives. 9 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was second. Horse number 2, working on 18, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Kaviana Johnson. Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Rob Anderson drives. 13 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Emmy Lynn's House, owned by Clayton Miller, Kelowna, Iowa. Clayton Miller trains and drives. 5 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 4, Lone Pine Dream, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 12 outings with 1 win and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 5, SV Tom's Kid, owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, Iowa, Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls, William Ludwig, Waterloo, and Tanya Ludwig, Waterloo. Jason Ludwig trains and drives. 9 outings with 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. That is your field of 5, 2-year-olds on the trot, Colt and Gilding Division. And we do want to thank Tommy Thompson. Tom Thompson on the bugle for the call of the 4th. Thank you, Tom. Searsboro, Iowa, the big city. Tom Thompson on the bugle for the call of the 4th. And congratulations on a great granddaughter, Tom and Sydney Thompson. Congratulations. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke with Paul Hostetler. Horse number 2, working on 18 with Rob Anderson. Horse number 3, Emmy Linshouse, Clayton Miller. Horse number 4, Lone Pine Dream with Adam Hauser, and the 5, SV Tom's Kid with Jason Ludwig. Well, looks like Earl McKay's found something sweeter than him. And all 5 racing off the starting gate. Starter is called. Gate is rolling. Cadillac Luke working on 18. Emmy Linshouse, Lone Pine Dream, and SV Tom's Kid. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 4. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Picking up speed. And here we go. Off stride is the 5 SV Tom's Kid. Getting out on top is working on 18. Working on 18 out on top. Racing for that 3rd position. 2nd and 3rd, it is Cadillac Luke off stride. Emmy Linshouse up into 2nd. Lone Pine Dream in 3rd. Racing 4th, back on course is Cadillac Luke. 5th, SV Tom's Kid. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, it is working on 18. Taking up to the quarter, working on 18 with Rob Anderson in command. 33 seconds, 33. Out on top, showing the way, it's working on 18. Racing 2nd is Emmy Linshouse. Lone Pine Dream races 3rd. Cadillac Luke in 4th. 5th, SV Tom's Kid. As they round the far turn, out on top, showing the way, it's working on 18. Emmy Linshouse off stride. Hang on. Out on top, it is working on 18. Lone Pine Dream races 2nd and 3rd. Cadillac Luke up to take over that 3rd position. As they come to the half, it is working on 18. 106 and 1/5, 106 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's working on 18. Lone Pine Dream races 2nd and 3rd. Cadillac Luke 4th. Emmy Linshouse and 5th is SV Tom's Kid. Off a 2 down the backside. Out on top, showing the way, it is working on 18. Lone Pine Dream races 2nd and 3rd is Cadillac Luke. Racing 4th is Emmy Linshouse. 5th is SV Tom's Kid. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's working on 18. 138, 138. Out on top, working on 18. Out on top, showing the way. Lone Pine Dream races 2nd. Cadillac Luke in 3rd. In 4th is Emmy Linshouse. The race is on for 2nd. Off stride is Cadillac Luke. As they turn for home down the stretch they come, it is all working on 18 out on top. Working on 18, Lone Pine Dream in 2nd, 3rd, Emmy Linshouse 4th. We'll go to Cadillac Luke 5th, SV Tom's Kid. 2:11 and 1/5. 2:11 and 1 for working on 18. And there comes the girl from Figurney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, the owner from Figurney. We're still trying to figure out. We have never found Figurney in Iowa yet. You got to call the USTA girl. Tell them, hey, I don't live in Figurney, Iowa. I live in Sigourney, Iowa. Working on 18. Hey, didn't run until he got past the finish line. Attaboy. Fish results for race number 4. Horse number 2, working on 18. Your winner, Rick Cup in Sigourney, Iowa, Kaviana Johnson. We'll say it's Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Cup and trains. Rob Anderson drives. 14 outings, 3 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3 for the Lucas Hall Gelding out of a credit winner mare. 2:11 and 1/5 for working on 18. Horse number 1, Cadillac Luke, was 4th. Horse number 2, working on 18, your winner. Horse number 3, Emmy Lynn's House, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Lone Pine Dream, 2nd. And horse number 5, SV Tom's Kid, was 5th. Top down, 4, 1, 3, 2, 5 on the bottom. Quarter in 33, half 106 and 1, 3/4 in 138. The mile, 2:11 and 1/5 for working on 18. Up next, race number 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division. Scratch the 3, Cherry Lollipop. Scratch 6. Field of 5 then. Take a look at the 1, Marked Rain, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Bryant Larson drives. 13 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 5 thirds. Last race at Watch Here. Picked up a win, 203. Horse number 2, Ditsy Litsy, by Robert Limbs, Canton, South Dakota. Adam Hauser trains, drives. 13 outings, 4 wins, 3 seconds, and 2 thirds. Last race to Watch Here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Cherry Lollipop, scratch 6. Horse number 4, Trimbletown, owned by Tessa Parent, Lebanon, Ohio. Justin Gould trains and drives. 9 outings with 3 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to Watch Here, picked up a win, 203 and 2/5, new lifetime best. Horse number 5, Pacing My Heart Away, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 10 outings with 2 thirds. Last race to Watch Here was 5th. And horse number 6, Feng Shui Prosperity, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 11 outings with 9 wins and 1 second. Last race to Watch Here was 6th. That is your field of 5 due to the scratch, 2-year-old Pacing Filly. And we do want to thank Bob Duger on the bugle for the call of the 5th. Thank you, Bob. Excellent job on the bugle. Horseman bringing their post parade down in front of the grandstand. Number 1, Marked Rain, with Brian Larson in the bike. Horse number 2, Ditsy Litsy, with Adam Hauser. Number 3, Cherry Lollipop, is scratched. Number 4, Trimbletown, with Justin Gould. Horse number 5, Pacing My Heart Away, with Jason Telfer. And the 6, Feng Shui Prosperity, with Dwayne Rowland. Field of 5 do the scratch. 2-year-old Pacing Fillies. At starter, Lisa Peters has called for a field of 5. Will score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. Marked Rain, Ditzy, Litzy, Trembletown, and Pacing My Heart Away all off the gate. Finchway Prosperity out of that back tier. As they work past the draw gate, 5 on the gate, 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. Finchway Prosperity able to score anywhere out of that back tier as they round the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 5 on our 11 race program. 2-year-old Pacing Fillies picking up speed, and here we go up and pace line. It's the 1-horse Marked Rain getting out on top. Ditzy Litzy drops in that 2 position. They all drop into the rail. Racing 3rd is Trembletown, and 4th Finchway Prosperity, and 5th is Pacing My Heart Away. And now Finchway Prosperity on the move, not wanting to set that 4th position up to take over 3rd, 2nd, and goes after your race leader down the backside. It's Finchway Prosperity, clears on the front end. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Dwayne rolling in command with Finchway Prosperity, taking on the quarter. 30 and 2 Vis, 30 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, Finchway Prosperity. Marked Rain races 2nd. Ditzy Lit 3rd. Trembletown in 4th, and 5th is Pacing My Heart Away. And you got them gapped out. 7.5 cover the field. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It's Finchway Prosperity. Finchway Prosperity out on top. Marked Rain now in 2nd. Racing 3rd, Ditzy Litzy. 4th, Trembletown. As they come to the half. 101 and 2 Vis, 101 and 2. Out on top, it's Finchway Prosperity. Racing 2nd is Marked Rain, and 3rd, Ditzy Litzy, and on the move is Pacing My Heart Away. Pacing My Heart Away up to take over 4th. Now goes after 3rd. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way, it is Finchway Prosperity. In 2nd, Marked Rain, Ditzy Litzy, and 3rd. 132, 132. It's Finchway Prosperity out on top. Racing 2nd is Marked Rain. Ditzy Litzy races 3rd. In 4th is Trembletown. As around the far turn, down the stretch, it is Finchway Prosperity. And there's Marked Rain 2nd. Ditzy Litzy 3rd, and 4th, Trembletown. As they come to the wire, it's Finchway Prosperity. 2nd, Marked Rain. 3rd, Ditzy Litzy. 4th will go to Trembletown. And 5th to Pacing My Heart Away. 2:02 for the mile on Finchway Prosperity. Bouncing back a very nice mile. 2:02. Finchway Prosperity, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 12 outings with 10 wins, 1 second for Finchway Prosperity. wins, 1 second for Finchway Prosperity. The Some Star Somewhere out of Western Ideal mare. Breeder Laurendale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa. The breeder on Finchway Prosperity. The Some Star Somewhere filly. Official results for the 5th. Horse number 1, Marked Rain, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Ditzy Litzy, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Cherry Lollipop, was scratched. Horse number 4, Trembletown, was 4th. Horse number 5, Pacing My Heart Away, was 5th. And horse number 6, Finchway Prosperity, your winner. Top down, 2, 3, scratch, 4, 5, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2. The half and 101 and 2. 3/4 and 132. The mile 202 for Finchway Prosperity. Up next, race number 6, 2-year-old trotting fillies. The girls, field of 5. Horse number 1, American Cross, owned by Ames Racing, home Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. In the bike, Samuel Zimmerman. 11 starts, 2 wins, 6 seconds, and 3/3. American Cross last raced here at Watchier was 2nd. Horse number 2, Recording Angel, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 9 outings, 5 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. Coming off a win, 207 last week. Horse number 3, Always Voodoo Magic, owned by Larry Jensen, Bode, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, Odison, Iowa. Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Trained by Brandon Jensen, driven by Adam Hauser. 9 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 3/3. Last race to watch here, picked up a win, 210 and 2/5. Horse number 4, Orky Snorky Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains. Clayton Miller getting the drive. 15 outings with 2 wins, 1 second. Last race to watch here was 5th. And horse number 5, Mary Sophia, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Jim Reese trains and drives. 12 outings with 2 seconds and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. The girls, field of 5, freshman trotting fillies. And we do have a issue with the starting gate. If somebody could go down to turn number 4, need a jump start with the starting gate. If somebody's got a set of jumper cables and a vehicle, need to get a jump start down off of turn 4 for the starting gate. And we do want to thank Eva Larson on the bugle for the call of race number 6. Eva? At post parade for the 6. Horse number 1. Good to see him back in the bike. American Cross with Sam Zimmerman, known as Smiley. Number 2, Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowland. Number 3, Always Voodoo Magic, Adam Hauser. The 4, Orky Snorky Going Spy, Clayton Miller. And the 5, Mary Sophia with Jim Rees. Field of 5, 2-year-old Trotting Fillies. And we do want to thank everybody that helped chip in. We got the starting gate going again as we get set to go with race 6 on our 11 race program. You want to thank Scott Lear and Kurt Voss, Jason Telper, Marie Tedrow, and everybody that helped chip in. Gate is rolling. All 5 racing off the starting gate. 2-year-old Trotting Fillies, American Cross, Recording Angel, Always Voodoo Magic, Orky Snorky Going Spy, and Mary Sophia. As they round the far turn, make their way out for the start of race number 6. 2-year-old Trotting Fillies, picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. It's Always Voodoo Magic and Recording Angel battle for the turn of the top down into turn 1. It is Recording Angel getting out on top, showing the way. Recording Angel in second, Always Voodoo Magic. Racing third, Ostride is Mary Sophia. Up into third, is Orky Snorky going spy, racing fourth American Cross, and in fifth Mary Sophia. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It is Recording Angel. 33 and 1/5, 33 and 1. Recording Angel out on top. Always Voodoo Magic races second. Off stride is Orky Snorky going spy. Up into third is American Cross. Racing fourth, Mary Sophia. And back on the trot, Orky Snorky going spy. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end, it's Recording Angel. Recording Angel, the Metatron, Philly out on top, bringing them to the half. Always Voodoo Magic second. 105 and 4 fifths, 105 and 4. Out on top, Recording Angel. Always Voodoo Magic races second. In third, American Cross. Racing fourth, Mary Sophia. And fifth is Orky Snorky going spy. Off a 2 down the backside, Recording Angel. Recording Angel starting to try to open up over Always Voodoo Magic. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is Recording Angel. 136 and 2 fifths, 136 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it is Recording Angel. Always Voodoo Magic second. In third, American Cross. Fourth, Mary Sophia. As they round the far turn, it's Recording Angel. Always Voodoo Magic in second. As they turn for home down the stretch, it's Recording Angel. Off stride, Always Voodoo Magic off stride. It is Recording Angel. Second, American Cross. .207 and 4 fifths, 207 and 4 for the mile. 33 and 1 to the quarter, the half and 105 and 4, 3/4 and 136 and 2. The mile, 207 and 4 fifths for Recording Angel. And Recording Angel, that's 2 in a row. That'll be 10 starts, 6 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. Recording Angel, 2 in a row. From the Metatron Philly, out of a muscle Yankee mare, breeder Dwayne Rowland. Dwayne Rowland owns, trains, drives, and the breeder on Recording Angel. Also, tension in the barn area. Tension in the barn area. Please have those horses ready to go. We will not score post-parade. We'll go right on to the gate with these races. We want to try to get our last 5 in. Do have weather in the area once again. We'll bring warm-up horses out. Warm them up. Those race horses will go right on to the starting gate. And try to get their last 5 in. Yeah, the winner of race 6 was the 2-horse Recording Angel, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trained and driven, and the breeder for Recording Angel. 10 outings, 6 wins, 1 second, and 2/3, 207-4 for the mile for Recording Angel. 2 in a row for Recording Angel in the A class. Official results for the 6. Horse number 1, American Cross, was second. Horse number 2, Recording Angel, your winner. Horse number 3, Always Voodoo Magic, third. Horse number 4, Orky Snorky Going Spy, fifth. And the 5, Mary Sophia, was fourth. Top down, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 33-1, half 105-4, 3/4 136-2. The mile 207-4 fifths. Recording Angel picking up another win. Now we'll take a look at the 7th. We'll have a field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division. Horse number 1, Speak the Stars. Lisa Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford drives. Number 2, Gandalf, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. Horse number 3, Swift Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trained and driven. And the 4, Hot Cam, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson drives. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Colton Gilding Division. All right. We got 2 warm-up horses. As soon as they exit, we'll have those horses go right to the gate. Once again, off of turns 3 and 4, we do have 2 warm-up horses if you swing the gate shut after they get off. And we'll go with race number 7. And we do want to thank our gatekeepers down there on turns 3 and 4, swinging the draw gate as they go to the starting gate. Speak to the Stars, Gandalf, Swift Honor, and Hot Cam. Gate is rolling. That starter, Lisa Peters, bringing around a field of 4, all 4 racing off the starting gate. Speak to the Stars, Gandalf, Swift Honor, and Hot Camp. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 7 on our 11 race program, picking up speed. 2-year-old Payson, Colts, and Geldings. And here we go off at Payside. Speak to the Stars, down to the inside. To the outside, it's Gandalf. As they work in turns 1 and 2, off a 2 down the backside, and it's Speak to the Stars out on top. Racing second is Gandalf. Racing third is Swift Honor at 4th. Hot Cam. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Gandalf clears on the front end. Taking them to the quarter, it's Gandalf. 29 and 3, quick opening fractions, 29 and 3 fast. Out on top, Gandalf, your race leader. Racing second is Speak to the Stars. Speak to the Stars in that second spot. Racing third is Swift Honor and 4th, Hot Cam. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. On the front end, showing the way, it is Gandalf. And now tipping out is Swift Honor up to battle with Speak to the Stars as they come to the half. 59 and 4 fifths, 59 and 4 quick fractions. Out on top, showing the way, it's Gandalf. Racing second, Swift Honor. In third, Speak to the Stars and Hot Cam. Hot Cam now up to take over third, now goes after second. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Gandalf out on top. And Hot Cam up to battle. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it is Gandalf in. To the outside, Hot Cam. Hot Cam still parked to the outside at the 3/4 pole. 130 on a 2-minute clip. Out on top, it's Gandalf showing the way. In second, Hot Cam. Third, Swift Honor. 4th is Speak to the Stars. As they round the far turn, out on top, it's a horse race for the battle for the top. As they turn for home, you've got them 3 over. As they turn for home, it's Gandalf through the middle of Swift Honor and Hot Cam. As they come to the wire, it is Swift Honor. Second, Gandalf. Third, Hot Cam. And 4th will go to Speak to the Stars. 201 and 2 best. 201 and 2 for the mile. And picking up the win will be the 3, Swift Honor. Owned by Royal Barb Rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rolling Trains and Drives with some stars somewhere. Gilding Breeder Laurendale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa. That'll make 9 outings with 4 wins, 1 second, and 2/3 out of a Lexington Legend mare. Swift Honor, 201 and 2. New lifetime best. Horse number 3, Swift Honor, was your winner. Owned by Royal Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trained and driven 9 outings with 4 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. Breeder Laurendale Yoder, Kelowna, Iowa, for the Some Star Somewhere Gelding. Horse number 1, Speak to the Stars, was 4th. Horse number 2, Gandalf, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Swift Honor, your winner. And horse number 4, Hot Cam, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 2, 1. 3 on the bottom. 29 and 3 to the quarter, 59 and 4 to the half, 130 to the 3/4, 201 and 2/5. New lifetime mark for Swift Honor. Up next, race number 8. You have a scratch number 2 horse, so looking for a field of 4. So once again, attention to the barn area. Go ahead and bring those horses on. Go over on the back stretch. Starting gate is getting in position. Try to get these in, starting to get some weather in the area. Once again, we do want to try to get these in. You bring those horses on, go to the back stretch. Starting gate will pick you up over at the quarter pole. Number 1, Driver's Ed Fred. Owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Curtis Carey trains, Adam Hauser drives. Number 2, Mr. Royalty Dash is scratch 6. Number 3, Fast Little Lou, Lisa Marion, Jake Sainer, Dowds, Iowa. Marion, Jake Sainer trains, Rob Anderson drives. Number 4, Last the Braggart, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains, Sam Zimmerman who does the drive-in. And the 5, Hooya Going Spy, owned, trained, and driven by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Field of 4. Do the scratch. We'll score all 4 on the gate. Starter is in position. Once again, those horses take them to the back stretch. Starting gate is waiting on you on the backside. And starter is called for a field of 4, 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Gators roll it. Driver's ed Fred, fast little Lou, last to Braggart and Who Ya going spy as they're around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 8. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings, picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. And the far outside is last to Braggart, down to the inside is fast little Lou. Down into turn number 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's a battle. Last to Braggart to the far outside, fast little Lou down to the inside. Racing third is driver's ed Fred. Off a 2 down the backside, it's Sam Zimmerman with last to Braggart, clears on the front. Last to Braggart out on top, racing second, fast little Lou. In third is driver's ed Fred, and racing fourth is Who Ya going spy. 30 and 2 fifths, 30 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it's last to Braggart. Last to Braggart, fast little Lou right there getting the trip in that 2 position. Racing third is driver's ed Fred trying to close the gap. And clear back is Who Ya going spy. As around the far turn, you've got 4.5 cover the top 3. Out on top, it's last to Braggart with Sam Zimmerman. Racing second, Rob Anderson with fast little Lou. Adam Hauser with driver's ed Fred. All right there on the helmet. 102, 102. Quick fractions out on the front end. Showing the way, it's last to Braggart. Fast little Lou in second. Racing third, it's driver's ed Fred. Off a 2 down the backside. Last to Braggart. Out on top, fast little Lou in second, getting the trip. Now going to tip out as they go to the 3/4 pole down the backside as they go to the 3/4 pole. Last to Braggart and fast little Lou, driver's ed Fred at the 3/4 pole. 132 and 3 fifths, 132 and 3. Last to Braggart out on top, fast little Lou in second, tips out. Still having to go a longer mile as they round the far turn. Last to Braggart and fast little Lou. Racing third, driver's ed Fred. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. It's last to Braggart, fast little Lou. Not going to get there. It is last to Braggart. Second, fast little Lou. Third, driver's ed Fred. And fourth, we'll go to Who Ya going spy. 203 and 4 fifths. 203 and 4 for last to Braggart. That'll be a new lifetime mark for last to Braggart. 203 and 4 fifths for the Braggart sired gelding. That'll be Winsong's Legacy mare, breeder Eli Zimmerman, Elma, Iowa. That'll make 11 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3 for last to Braggart. Better than a 205, 203 and 4 fifths for last to Braggart. And number 4 horse, Last Braggart, your winner. 203 and 4/5, new lifetime best. Owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman training. Sam Zimmerman back in the saddle, in the driver's seat, getting the drive and win. 11 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds and 2/3. Horse number 1, Driver's Ed Fred, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Mr. Royalty Dash, was scratched 6th. Horse number 3, Fast Little Loose, 2nd. Horse number 4, Last Braggart, your winner. And horse number 5, Who Ya Going Spy, was 4th. Top down, 3, scratch, 2, 1, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2. Now half in 102. 3/4, 132. Up next, the 9th race, 2-year-olds on the pace. Horse number 1, Top This, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Clayton Miller doing the driving. Horse number 2, Western Chippy, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trained and driven. Horse number 3, Nasty Crunch, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, trained by John Sainer, driven by Jason Delper. Horse number 4, She Will Rock You, owned by Edward Gooten, Massapequa, New York. Adam Hauser trains and drives. Horse number 5, Flirting with Jimmy, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Royal Roland. And the 6th, Believe in Legends, owned by Tessa Perrin, Lebanon, Ohio. Justin Gould trained and driven. Field of 6, 2-year-olds on the pace. Head starter. Head starter Lisa Peters set up over on the backside. Going to pick up a field of 6 for race number 9. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6, 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Pacing fillies. As around the far turn, make their way down for the start of race number 9. Race 9 on our 11 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Pesa. It's Western Chippy down to the inside. To the outside is She Will Rock You. And you've got a battle. Getting out on top, showing the way. Off stride is Nasty Crunch. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Western Chippy. Top This with Clayton Miller now wanting to go to the top. Top This clears on the front, going to the quarter. Top This with Clayton Miller taking to the quarter. 31 and 2/5, 31 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It's Top This. Racing second, Western Chippy. In third, She Will Rock You. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, showing the way. It is Top This. Still on the front end. Top This, bringing them to the half. Western Chippy in second. In third is She Will Rock You. 102 and 1/5, 102 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Top This. Top This, your race leader, Western Chippy second. She'll Rock You in third. Racing fourth, flirting with Jimmy. And to the outside is Believin' Legends. Off a 2 down the backside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Top This. Western Chippy in second. In third is She Will Rock You. In fourth, Believin' Legends. Now tipped out is Western Chippy going after Top This. Now going to clear on the front. 134, 134. It's Western Chippy on the front end. Racing second is Top This. She'll Rock You and Believin' Legends racing for that third position. Third and fourth. In fifth is Flirting with Jimmy. And sixth, Nasty Crunch. As they turn for home down the stretch, it's Western Chippy. You got a dogfight for second, third, and fourth. It is Western Chippy. Believin' Legends getting up for second. 2:04 and 4/5. 2:04 and 4 for the mile. Jason Telfer Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer doing the driver, and that's your field of 5 for your 2-year-old mixed division. B class. Once again, starters headed to the backside. Starters headed to the backside. Bring those horses on. Go right to the back. Go right to the back stretch. Once again, score right to the back. Starters getting in position. We'll try to go with the 10th. Once again, go ahead and take those horses back to the barn. Starter is called unsafe conditions right now. Once again, unsafe conditions on the track. Starter has left the racing service, so go ahead and take those horses back to the barn area.